Oh my gosh, finally home from a 3-hour IV treatment. It took so long and she had to take it out of this part of my arm. She could not get it, couldn't get a vein in the normal spot. It's frustrating because my veins are generally hard to access. I get it from my dad. Thank you very much, Dad. But I haven't had a problem at this place ever until now. But the people that have done it in the past aren't there anymore, so it's a new person to me. I mean, she found a place eventually. It just, because of the placement, it took 3.5 hours. So I am exhausted. I'm so happy to be home. I'm grateful that I had the forethought to place my pajamas out. So now I'm going to just change, eat some food, and then lay down. Hopefully go to bed. I am getting a COVID test in the morning. I really don't think I have COVID. I don't have a cough. I don't have a fever. I think that I am experiencing a flare-up, and I do think I have like a cold or something, because I do have a little bit of a scratchy throat. I'm sorry if I'm like super shaky, but that's just because I just had a 3-hour IV treatment. I do right now do feel better than I was this morning. Not that you saw me this morning because I didn't film anything this morning. So I'm not sleeping. Alright. Having trouble sleeping, which isn't uncommon. After I've done a IV treatment, it's not uncommon for me to sleep poorly the next night. But then I'm also dealing with my nose isn't clogged up, but I can feel like I have inflammation in my sinuses. Even though I can fully breathe through my nose, I can just tell there's inflammation here in my sinuses because I feel it in my teeth. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna take some ibuprofen and maybe even make some tea because I am not sleeping, at all. This feels really good on my sinuses. But my tea has been acquired. I think it's called Sweet Slumber. And this feels really good. This is my sinuses don't hurt anymore. Now, granted, I did take ibuprofen, but this really feels good. And I am watching a movie I've seen before, so I don't feel bad if I fall asleep, because ideally I would like to go back to sleep. I am grateful that I don't feel horrible. I really don't. I just can't sleep. And obviously my sinuses were really hurting me, but aside from that, I generally don't feel terrible. Though earlier when I was first trying to fall asleep, I was having lots of rapid heart rate stuff again. But I don't get in to see the cardiologist until the end of January. Which is fine. It's just fine. Okay, so I'm in line to get tested for COVID. I feel awful. I really don't feel good. I'm here for a COVID test. Can you hold your driver's license up to the window for me? When the red bin comes through, you're going to pick up only the paper and the Q-tip like on hot dog. Please leave the red bin inside the tray. 10 seconds of circles on both nostrils, and then stick it cotton side down back into the sleeve, okay? Okay. Thank you. Did anyone else feel like crying after doing their test? So that was my first COVID test during this whole time. So in 2 years, this is my first COVID test, and I feel really emotional about it. Like, I'm so sick and tired of this pandemic, as I know everyone is. You know, I know it's not just me. I don't know if you could hear the pharmacist, but he was so nice. He's like, "You did a perfect job," or something like that. He was very nice. I feel really emotional. Ooh, you gotta see this house. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Anyway, I really don't think I have COVID. So that was really fast. It's like, I think it's like 11:30 or 11:45 right now, and I just got an email from Walgreens of my test results for COVID, and it's negative. And I had a feeling it would be negative because I don't have a cough, I don't have a fever. I have just started in yesterday this like sinus pressure. So that's good. I don't have COVID. So yeah, what I'm dealing with is, I think, a flare-up of Lyme, and then on top of that, just this random head cold that I think my mom also has. So, but I'm so grateful that it's not COVID, and I can just put that out of my head. Obviously, COVID is still a risk. Like, COVID's not just over just because I tested negative for it. Right now, I just feel good about it since we just had the holiday. I just saw family. I just saw my friend from out of town, so I feel like today was a good day to test anyway. Okay, my anxiety just proved useful, and I am so happy about it. So I have this thing where, like, if my mom is working late, I find it really difficult to like go to bed until I know she's home. And tonight she was like extra late, and it was really starting to freak me out. And I had like texted her to see like if she was okay, and I didn't hear anything from her, so I was like getting really anxious. And so I like got out of bed, and I was like sitting on my couch, and I decided to scroll through Twitter, which I never do because out of all my social media accounts, like, Twitter is my least favorite. But I saw that someone that I follow has put together with like 2 other women a Harry Styles wall calendar for 2022, which one is something that I've wanted, because I've mentioned before how I love Harry Styles. I specifically wanted a wall calendar, but even more specifically, I wanted a wall calendar of tour pictures from his most recent tour from this year that I did not go to. And that's exactly like there's like 3 photographers. They went to a whole bunch of different tour shows, and they all took pictures, and then now they've like put together this calendar, and now they're putting it up for sale. So I'm really excited. So anyway, had I not been up late scrolling Twitter, doom scrolling, anxiety induced doom scrolling Twitter, I wouldn't have seen it. So my anxiety was useful for once. Oh yeah, and I should mention that my mom's perfectly fine. I forgot that she was taking care of my brother's cats for the next couple days, so she went over to his house after work. So that's why she was later than usual, but she's fine. Okay, I'm going to bed now. So I really hate that I'm ending the year like in such a low place physically. Yesterday I tested negative for COVID, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I want it to be true. I really don't think I have COVID, but I am definitely sick with like a cold of some sort.
I've been coughing more today, and I'm more stuffed up today as well, sneezing more, and runny nose. But I haven't ran a fever ever at all, and I don't have a sore throat. I am so tired. I am not someone that can like sleep during the day. Like I don't nap. Very rarely do I nap. So I'm just tired. But I did get word that 2 people have now tested positive for COVID at my work. Now, granted, I haven't been to work in 6 days, so I think that's okay for me. And the 2 people that tested positive, I haven't even worked with in like how long has it been? Longer than that. Probably minimum 8 days, but maybe even longer. So, I mean, I hope that they feel better, but it makes me really anxious to go back to work. I'm feeling so anxious about COVID right now. Just more than usual, I guess. What was the other thing I was gonna say? I am technically on the schedule for tomorrow, but I am not gonna go in. And if there's 2 of us out, I hope no one else is sick. I really hope no one else is sick at work. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Woohoo! I I don't have any plans. I'm not gonna do anything except just be by myself. Oh man. The other thing I was gonna say is that I did have another one of my rapid heart rate episodes, like racing heart episodes. And today I thought about it after the fact, like after I had calmed down. It's like in the moment it's so uncomfortable and scary, and it's like one of those things where you're like, is this ever gonna calm down? Or am I gonna have to, like it's just so crazy. It's like my heart feels like it's pounding out of my chest. I f- I don't want to say like I feel like I can't catch my breath because I can, but like it feels weird to breathe. And then usually there is some dizziness, but I always have some form of dizziness. And I just feel like paralyzed. I don't like using the word I feel frozen. I just feel frozen. Like I'm scared to like do anything, and I think that's partly just anxiety. But anyways, I was thinking about it after the fact, and I had just drank a mini Coke cuz I don't ever drink regular size soda. And I was like, maybe that triggered it. Maybe it was literally just caffeine. I don't know. I had also just vacuumed my room because it was just it's been too long, and if I go too long without vacuuming my bedroom, it just really bothers me, just mentally for some reason. And so today I was like, I'm so sick of it. I have to vacuum even if I don't feel good. And like being up and walking around makes me feel out of breath. So I don't know. I'm I'm also trying not to get too anxious about my heart stuff because I have to wait until the 24th of January to see a cardiologist. The other thing I was going to say real quick, just to get everything in a video for the end of the year, I upped my anti-anxiety medication. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this like a couple weeks ago. I restarted a twice daily actually, anti-anxiety med. And so like for the first week, I was taking the original dosage, which was 5 milligrams, and then after a week, I was supposed to double it and take 10 milligrams morning and night. So I started that today, and I was really tired this morning, like after taking it. But again, I don't know if it's the medicine or if it's just because I'm not feeling well. So I'm gonna keep taking the 10 milligrams and see. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to get better in all ways. I'm trying to cope better. I'm trying to find and be more hopeful in life in general, because I can really go deep into not being hopeful, and that those moments just really suck. It sucks to be not hopeful. Anyway, I think I'm ending the video here. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Here is to a brand new year, 2022. 2022 is just a better number altogether than 2021. Let's be real. 2022, 222, it's better, okay? Let's all agree it's better. It's gonna be a better year. It's gonna be such a better year. I really want that to be true. I want that to be true so bad. But yeah, I hope so many good things for you personally, you watching this. I hope the coming year brings you many blessings, lots of good health, new friends, and like strength in your current friendships. More money. Let's hope for more money. Just more peace. That would be nice. No anxiety, less anxiety. So yeah, I hope that if there's something you're really, really wanting in 2022, I hope that it comes your way with grace and ease. I'll still be here. I'm enjoying these vlogs. So I'm gonna keep doing them for the time being anyway. One thing that I do regret not doing this year is the 1 second a day that I've done for like the last 2 or 3 years. I regret not doing that. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to start that up again in the coming year, which when you're watching this, it will be a brand new year. So anyway, I'm getting a headache from talking, I think. I haven't talked this much in days. Goodbye, 2021. Hello, 2022. And for you guys, be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life, and I will see you guys next year. See ya.